There is something primal about this sandwich. That's why I haven't met a person who doesn't like it. Red bread, fried crispy in butter, and 3 types of cheese, which are oozing and stretching. This is grilled cheese sandwich with sourdough bread. No matter how you cook it, you probably won't go wrong, but let me show you my version. For 2 sandwiches, I'll use half an onion. Its slight acidity will perfectly balance the richness of the huge amount of cheese and the butter in which we'll fry the bread. Cut it into medium-sized slices across from the root. Transfer it in a bowl with a strainer and wash it well in cold water. This will eliminate some of the strong sulfurous taste and smell. Also separate the individual pieces of onion. Dry well on kitchen paper. Now to prepare the cheeses. I will use 3 types of cheese for my recipe. The first is pecorino. We will rely on it mostly because of the strong umami taste and pleasant saltiness. I will cut 2-3 thin pieces per sandwich. For the stretchiness we will use Monterey Jack. We might get a better stretch from low moisture mozzarella, but the taste of Monterey Jack for me more than compensates for the fat. Finally, I'll use cheddar. When melted, it gives a great creaminess to the toast. Let's move on to the bread. Any bread will do, but I will use my sourdough bread, which I barely managed to keep safe from myself, especially for this recipe. I cut 4 slices, each half an inch thick. I chose the sourdough not because I just had some, but because of its slight acidity, which will help the onion to balance the heaviness of the cheeses in the sandwich. I'll prepare them by spreading room temperature butter on 2 of the slices. This is the standard approach. I've heard of a second option, which I must admit I've never tried. Let's find out if it's worth it. Spread mayonnaise on the other 2 slices. According to the theory, using mayonnaise you get better crispier outside. I guess we'll find out. Gather all ingredients and go to the grill or the stove. You can use the frying pan, but I'll use my grill. Get it really hot and put the slices butter mayo side down. Press them to make sure that the whole surface is in good contact with the grill or the pan. Put 2 slices of Monterey Jack on each side. Next, put 2 slices of pecorino on one slice of the sandwich and 2 slices of cheddar on the other. Finally, add plenty of onions. Dividing the cheese into 2 allows us to start melting it simultaneously on both sides. If you have a sandwich press, this step is unnecessary. When the bread turns golden, close the sandwich. Transfer the onion-free slice to the other so that it doesn't scatter everywhere. The final step is to press the sandwiches with a heavy pan which you have preheated to a high temperature. This way we will not only press the sandwiches, but we will also continue to melt the cheeses. Turn the sandwiches once to fry both sides evenly. That's it. Serve them up and eat while still warm. To answer the question butter or mayonnaise is clear for me. Yes, mayonnaise really gives a great crunchiness to the crust, but also a slight off taste. Butter is not that much further in terms of crunchiness, but the taste is divine. Now, enjoy!